Go ahead and sing.
But somebody said to other hold the head, respect the Rasta man, cause he the only one left in your creation.
Thank you. Nope.
Can you remember those days when reality TV actually felt real? When music shows weren't just about flashy lights and social media hype, but raw talent? Well, for East Africans, nothing captured that magic quite like Tusker Project Fame, or TPF as we fondly call it. For 7 seasons, from 2006 to 2013, this show was a big deal. It wasn't just a singing competition, it was a boot camp, a mentorship program, and for many, the start of a dream that seemed almost impossible before.
Michael, now John, this is it. I gotta go now. John, I gotta go. John. Take it over now from here, John. I gotta go.
It gave us stars, drama, and some unforgettable performances. But just like that, it was gone. The camera stopped rolling, the stage lights went off, and most of the contestants faded from mainstream music. So today, we are asking the big question, where are they now? But first, let's take a quick trip back to where it all began. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
You'll always be in my life, even if I'm not in your life, cause you're my memory. Somebody's me. Somebody's me. Somebody's me.
The first season of Tusker Project Fame aired in 2006, introducing us to a concept that was pretty new in East Africa. It was like a music academy where contestants would train under industry professionals while competing for a grand prize. Back then, the show featured contestants from Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Rwanda and other countries would join later, but for now, it was mostly a Kenyan affair. The judges were tough, but one name stood out right from the beginning, and that is Ian Mbogwa. If you watched TPF, you remember Ian. He was the Simon Cowell of East Africa. He was always brutally honest, rarely impressed, and yet somehow the guy we loved to hate.
I'm not going to sit here and start talking about one person. TPF is much bigger than that. I'm here for TPF 5. I wish her all the best. If she's going to be famous before this show begins or ends, fine. The question is, famous for what?
Down.
In the end of season 1, Valerie Kimani from Kenya won. She had this smooth, jazzy voice, very different from the typical pop and R&B singers. After TPF, she landed a record deal and released an album called By Skelly. She even dabbed in acting. However, her music career didn't soar as anticipated, and she gradually stepped away from the limelight. Today, Valerie leads a private life away from the public eye.
Endowed with a gift of song, Valerie is going places with her sizzling album By Skelly.
2 years later, in 2008, Tusker Project Fame returned, this time bigger and better. Esther Nabasa from Uganda walked away as the winner. Esther was different. She wasn't just a good singer, she was a songwriter, composer, and a multi-talented artist. After winning, she released her album called Rock in the Country Soul. She then went on to co-write Uganda's Jubilee independence song called Yoga Yoga. In recent years, Esther has focused on songwriting and producing for other artists, maintaining a low public profile. In 2009, Tusker Project Fame Season 3 began. And if there is one name that most fans remember, it's Alpha Rwirangira. This guy came in and changed the game. He was the first contestant from Rwanda to win, and he had this charisma and voice that made you believe that he was destined for greatness. After the show, Alpha collaborated with artists like AY and Bebe Cool and released his debut album, One Africa, which was promoting unity. In 2012, he moved to the US to pursue music studies at Campbell University in Kentucky. Alpha continues to be involved in music, though his prominence has waned over the years. That same year, Kenya's Ngangalito, who was the runners-up, was just unforgettable. He brought infectious energy, humor, and an incredible stage presence. While others focused on vocal perfection, he knew how to entertain. He quickly became a fan favorite, proving that performance was just as important as talent. After TPF, Nganga pursued music, releasing tracks like Usiseme Jana, but like many winners and finalists, breaking into the mainstream was tough. He later transitioned into radio and TV, working at 1FM and Kwetu Radio, where his engaging personality thrived. Today, he remains active in media and entertainment, often hosting events and sharing insight from his journey.
Mr. Sheni, please announce for us the winner of Tusker Project Fame Season 3.
I am nervous myself. This is the big one, the winner. And the winner is Alpha!
Then, Season 4 came in 2010. This was an interesting season. Davis Ntare from Uganda won. Davis Ntare, on the other hand, released a few songs after TPF, but struggled to maintain a significant presence in the music industry. Detailed information about his current endeavors is limited.
Basumu kibaboya drame batare from matongo ya bisengo na kori ni sabangu. Aha! Are you ready? Tusker Project Fame 4. Papa David. Banduka moto nangai, baruka ngali mwa, bamikola basuka, bamima simo mamboyi. Iba, nizoloko yo yangai, ikoma mosa, nakati ya nisanga, nambanda kona ngandoyi.
Then in 2012 came Season 5. This season gave us one of the best voices in Tusker Project Fame history. One of them was Ruth Matete from Kenya. If you watched her performances, you know what I mean. She had a voice that could send chills down your spine. After winning the show, Ruth transitioned into gospel music and ministry. Despite facing personal challenges, including personal tragedies, Ruth has remained resilient, using her experiences to inspire others through her music and faith.
And the winner of Tusker Project Fame Season 5 is Ruth.
Then in 2013 came Season 6, which was the last season of Tusker Project Fame. By now, Tusker Project Fame had expanded to include contestants from Burundi and South Sudan. The final season saw Hope Irakoze from Burundi take the title. Despite Hope's victory, Tusker Project Fame was quietly shut down after the season. No official explanation was given, but many believe it was due to declining viewership and high production costs. Detailed updates on Hope's current activities are scarce.
The winner. What is Hope? Hope from Burundi is the winner of Tusker Project Fame Season 6.
And that's how Tusker Project Fame came to an end after 6 seasons. And now the big question to ask is, why didn't Tusker Project Fame winners become huge stars? Here could be some of the reasons. Number 1. Lack of industry support. Winning was great, but after the show, most winners were on their own. The East African music industry didn't have the same structures as places like Nigeria or South Africa, where winners of similar shows became global superstars. Number 2 is poorly managed record deals. Some winners got record deals that didn't push their careers forward. Others got stuck in bad contracts that limited their creative freedom. Number 3 is the change in music trends. The East African music scene evolved quickly. While TPF was producing soulful, jazzy and R&B type of artists, the mainstream audience was shifting towards Afropop, Gengeton and dancehall. Factor number 4 is personal choices. Some contestants simply lost interest in pursuing music as a full-time career. They moved into other industries such as media, business and even politics. Now, here is a thought. What if Tusker Project Fame made a comeback? In today's world, with social media and digital streaming, it could be even bigger than before. Contestants could build their own brands online, independent of record labels. But the big question is, will it still have the same impact? One thing is for sure, Tusker Project Fame gave us an era of music and entertainment that we will never forget. So, who was your favorite contestant? Do you think Tusker Project Fame should come back? Let me know in the comment section. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing content.
Nakati ya nesanga